Yeah. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Detroit Pistons. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Perkins, Russell Westbrook out there with Cephalosha, and it's Ibaka, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
A nice little way to take the early lead.
I see the effort, already pushing the action, trying to establish a presence.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And taken away by Wallace. Thomas against Westbrook. And the dunk by Wallace.
You're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. They get a hand on it and stolen by Thomas. Outside Hill. Westbrook against Thomas. Over Westbrook. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Thomas got his first bucket of the night. Here's Durant, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And you see the improved strength of Kevin Durant, able to convert through contact now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Durant. And here is Thomas. The tray. The rebound by Ibaka. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Perkins inside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. Said the key to this game is how much they can limit the quality looks inside. He said when you're playing a team like this, you don't stand a chance if you give them easy shots down low. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. And it's sent back by Hill. And he recovers it. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Dumas. Launches a 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Outside Westbrook. Durant against Hill. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Brent Hill picks one up.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer. Already a 6-footer in middle school.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And then for Oklahoma City, James Harden, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Lambeer with a screen on Fisher. And Billups, here we go. Drummond passes to Stackhouse. And the wide open shot from Billups. And another 3 for Detroit.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The 3 from Harden. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Now here's Harden. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Ibaka with a screen on Rodman. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 7.
He handles like a point guard. KD looks at ease running that pick and roll.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Billups kicks to Stackhouse. Back to Billups. Lambeer screen inside. Stackhouse dishes to Lambeer. They get it back. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Here's Hamilton. Drummond, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons ahead, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Derek Fisher out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Ibaka in at the 4.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Passes it to Fisher. Over Bing. Outside Durant. Goes up at the stripe. Rebounded by the Pistons.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
DeBusschere kicks to Stackhouse, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. For the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Aldridge. Smith comes in for Serge Ibaka, and it's Jackson in for Derek Fisher. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by DeBusschere, and Durant gets it to go.
Defensively, you can't give Durant this kind of look and expect to get a stop.
Pistons leading by 5. And the pass to Drummond. Kick out to Hamilton. Over Harden. No good from Hamilton. Hamilton's gone 1 of 3 on the night. On the wing, Jackson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Harden has a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's DeBusschere. The offensive rebound. Hamilton. Pass to Bing. On the money from 12 feet away. Bing's got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Jackson passes to Collison. Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him. Collison dishes to Smith. He kicks it to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to DeBusschere. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Stackhouse. DeBusschere down low. Defended by Durant. Kept alive. Tries yet again. DeBusschere can't get the basket.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Harden. He can't get it to go. Hamilton with some nice D.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
So both teams making some changes here. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside Westbrook. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good. Russell Westbrook drops them both. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. Outside Billups, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here is Harden. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Westbrook against Billups. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Serge Ibaka has gone through a lot of roles since he's entered the league. Now pretty much a shot blocking stretch 4.
Thomas kicks to Lambeer. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Lambier's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Westbrook with the bucket.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thomas against Jackson. He dishes it to Aldridge. The 3 from Harden. And it goes at the buzzer!
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
Ending this one with a bang.
And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. They were on a nice little roll in that opening period as they got their lead up as high as 7 points. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And that's a wrap.
Welcome back to the Palace at Auburn Hills. That's a look at the Renaissance Center, which dominates the skyline in downtown Detroit. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
They've got Thomas. Ball is out there with Hill. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Lanier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. 6 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Daquan Cook. Thomas against Westbrook. Off the pick, Thomas shoots. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Pass to Durant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I Tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
Here's Hill, and Hill throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Durant, and there it is for him. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful body control by KD. Well-coordinated athlete, especially for a near 7-footer.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Screen by Ibaka. And Westbrook, here we go. And Ibaka slams it in. Ibaka's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
To the paint, here's Lanier. Out to Wallace. Outside Dumars. Wallace with the screen on Cephalosha. Here's Dumars. And it's Durant with the rebound. They can finally take the lead right here. They've been playing from behind all game long.
And you don't want to waste this opportunity.
With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Thomas with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Hill. And that one is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Dishes to Cephalosha. Passes it to Durant. Over Hill for the lead. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Thunder haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Daquan Cook comes in for Perkins. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
From deep, Phillips. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the pass to Cephalosha. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
A different look for Oklahoma City. James Harden comes in for Cephalosha. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Cook. To the middle, here's Stackhouse. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Rodman against Harden. Jackson kicks to Harden. Over Rodman. Another shot. Here's Aldrich. The shot, no good. Phillips with some nice defense here. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside Jackson. Got it off in time, but it's no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pistons ahead. They lead by 2. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Taking a look at the Thunder. Nick Collison out there with Cole Aldridge. And it's Fisher. Then it's Harden. And it's Cook in at the shooting guard position. Up off the screen.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
First one falls for him.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
And Aldridge sends it back. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
The Pistons trailing. And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Billups. Pass to Lanier. And there it is for him. Lanier's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
There's a good screen. Harden. It's hauled in by Lanier. Detroit with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Three-pointer. And Dumars with the basket on the assist by Billups. Billups has got his third assist on the night. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. Isaiah Thomas checked in for Detroit. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Durant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's good from Durant. That one is no good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Thomas passes to Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
Here's Durant. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
KD is on a different level, going over, around, or straight through the defense now.
Thomas kicks to Wallace. Back to Thomas. Wallace a screen. Lanier the pass to Dumars. That one goes in. Dumars got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I hate to be critical, but it's as if there has been 0 effort given on the defensive end.
I totally agree with that, partner. Both teams have shown a complete lack of fight on the defensive end.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're leading by 4. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Isaiah Thomas.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Detroit had some instruction for the guys during the break. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Big shots there. They are clearly in control of this game now.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
He keeps a low profile, but make no mistake, KD lives for the big shots.
And Harden comes to help. Thomas kicks to Dumars. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so here is Oklahoma City. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Durant with a wide open look. Detroit with the rebound.
An uncontested look from mid-range. He typically drains that one.
Dumars kicks to Thomas. He feeds it to Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Just terrifying for the defense when Durant finds that hot hand. One of the most lethal scorers in the game.
And Hill throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
No good from Durant. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field. And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.